should have told people that I was gonna go live. Guys, I mean, obviously we're gonna wait for a few minutes for people to come in here, because this was obviously unexpected for all of us. But I've discovered it's gonna be good, I think. Hi guys. Oh no, where's my chat box on? Right here. What? Where is that? You can't see it. Let me reload my chat box here, because it's like not showing up for you guys. Show messages. Oh, there it is. There. Oh, you're in Tempe? What's up? What's up, my AZ? You know, damn, what's up? You guys are from everywhere. From my state and everywhere. Yeah, this is real life, guys. Obviously, you saw the thumbnail, and you can see the title of this stream. I found another MLM reality show, and this time, yeah, Caroline, it's Era's girl. Oh, Matt Bond, thank you so much. Yeah, my spiffy friend. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. What? Oh yeah. It's Era's Girls. It's called, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. It's confusing because the paparazzi distributor, who's like the executive producer of all this, oh, that was the one that was from earlier. Her name is Erica, but it's spelled like Erica, but you say it Erica, but then her mom, I'm pretty sure it's her mom. That's what I'm gathering from all this. The mom is Era. So you pronounce her name Era, but then Erica is Erica, and they're both spelled with the EA. I don't know. Yeah, hey, what's up, guys? We have 69 viewers right now. Oh. And let people jump in, because I know this was unplanned and unexpected. If this goes well, we can make this, because there's a lot of episodes. So we can like do this on a schedule, and you guys can plan for it and stuff. We can all plan for it next time. I'll figure it out, as long as this goes well. Now, the thing about this reality show, quote unquote, is so we're not gonna watch season 1, because you guys, here, let me show you. Here we go. This is the YouTube page, but we're going to start on season 2, episode 1. I watched through a little bit of the first couple episodes just to get a feel for what's going on here. But so they don't even have like season 1 episode blah blah blah. And they're all just kind of like little clips. So like there's no season 1. It's just like it's just a YouTube channel, I guess. Yeah, there's seasons. They just started their 3rd season. Oh, if it's freezing for you guys, I'm sorry. Fuck. My internet's kind of been poopy today, so. Anyway, so yeah, we'll start on episode 1 of season 2, because at least, let me put it here. At least, the 2nd season is a little more consistent, I guess, if that makes sense. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and, do I have kitties in the room? Da 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 da! It's the Princess Pop-Tart. She's here to hang out and watch Era's Girls with us. Yeah. Will this be available later? Yeah. I'll have the replay up. It'll all be good. Let's see. We've been going for 5 minutes. Okay, I think it's time. Sparrow is not off school this week. She was off school yesterday. Because it was, I don't even like to say the name of what the holiday was yesterday, because it just pisses me off too much, but yeah, she was off for that. But no, she went back to school today, so, is it glitchy? Oh, fuck. I mean, I hope it comes back, because my internet has been kind of poopy today. I don't know why. Okay, let's press play. Let's just get going here. Season 2, episode 1. Yeah, I do want to set you guys up, though, that, like, yeah, this is boring, and you'll see why. But I think, obviously, I wouldn't just bring this to you so we can all silently watch a boring reality show together. Like, I think that there are some interesting moments that, like, when you're thinking about the fact that Erica Cole is very high up in paparazzi, I think she's one of the highest up there. I don't know how many people. Oh, Indigenous Peoples Day. That's cool. Is that legit now? It's awesome. What's there to reveal in so many episodes? Your jewelry is ugly in the company's pyramid scheme. So it's not necessarily about paparazzi. It's about Erica Cole, who is extremely high up in paparazzi, and her sisters and her god sisters and her mom. And her mom is Ira. So that's Ira's girls. You guys will see. I I can't really describe it without, like, we just have to sit and watch. But I promise you, like, even though there's going to be a few moments here where we're all bored to death, at least we'll have each other. But it's also very interesting. All right. I was asking as my niche. Oh, what were you asking about surprises? Oh, because of Sparrow. Yeah, you're. Yeah, surprise. If Surprise is off this week, that's crazy. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Today's National Coming Out Day. Oh, I saw that Savvy posted that on Instagram. That's awesome. Okay. Let's just watch. Here we go. That's Erica. I think that's Ira. April. So this is funny to me, first of all. Before we even do anything, real quick, I just want to mention, like, you saw all those, like, very cliche, like, typical reality show little scenes of, like, the buildings and all. Like, it looked like it was gonna be kind of like a legit reality show for a minute. And then they're gonna walk in, as you see here, they're walking in a door. And I just have to wonder, like, did they just walk into this restaurant and then just set up some tripods and just film this shit? You guys, like, honestly, the audio is really bad here, too. Irritating. Oh, yeah, she had a new rank made for her. That's right, Rhonda. Yeah, this girl, Erica Cole, is so high up in paparazzi that they straight up made another rank for her. Anyway, I don't know the Dre McRae situation right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, press play. Camera quality, A+. Audio quality, even better.
I know me personally probably opening up a little bit more because I've always been a private person. And I think I'll always be a private person, but...
You're on a reality show.
I think I have something to share with the world as far as remarried, bonus kids.
Like, this is obviously so staged.
And just life in general has just taken a whole nother turn for me. So
for me, I'm back to the drawing board.
So if you missed it, because I was kind of fucking around with the volume, I don't know what you guys heard, but the very beginning of this, the first line that was spoken was like, well, you probably couldn't hear it because there's so much background noise, but the first line was like, so what do we want for this season? What do we want this season to be? Oh, thank you, Sheila, for the 3 months. I appreciate it. I hope Tracy and Caroline are here watching. Oh, that's another thing, is that this lady, this is Erica. This is her. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. I know she sent Tracy and Caroline a cease and desist to stop talking about her. That's fucking wild. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. So literally, what they're doing right now, there was like a question prompted, and now they're all just standing around answering it. Oh, William Thompson, thank you so much for the 2 doll hairs, and the super sticker. That's so kind. Yeah, anyway, so that's what they're talking about. I wonder if I could turn on captions. I don't know how well it'll do, though. Yeah, this is E. coli.
What are we talking about?
I don't even see captions.
The last of the Mohicans.
Oh,
But
thanks again.
I'm back to the drawing board of love finding me, not me finding love. And so I'm hoping that through this.
This is reality, by the way.
Through this.
Absolutely, this is totally how they talk
Season
together.
that it's something continuous that's leading towards marriage, because I'm the only one that's not married. I'm the only sister that's not married.
So don't allow that to make any hasty decision.
Which I'm not. I'm taking one day at a time. Now I didn't say I want to get married tomorrow.
You know what I'm noticing too? Check that piece around her neck. That is 100% a paparazzi piece. Check out that bright ass, sorry, but ugly, yellow, beaded, whatever that has to be paparazzi. See, that's one thing that I noticed while watching through the little bits of this that I did. They're basically always wearing paparazzi jewelry, like all of them are, so you'll definitely notice it. Yeah, it's really awkward. Someone said something, oh, Jordan, that's what it was. They have so much money, but they won't pay for good quality content. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, yo, if, I have something else I want to show you guys too. I'm gonna have to pull it up while we're watching stuff. Hang on, let me get a different window going. But somebody sent me a video, and I'm pretty sure it was of Erica. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to double check before I show it to you guys. I was going to put it in an MLM fails video. It's like really cringy about her basically showing off how much money she has. And yeah, if I can find it, I'll show it to you. But yeah, this is live. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, the paparazzi jewelry is bad, man. So we're going to see a lot of it. All right. But yeah, let me see if I can find that video so you guys can like have an idea of who we're dealing with here. And the money.
I do. Marriage it's not a bad thing. Marriage is honorable. It's what people do in the marriage that's bad. So
what? It's what people do with the marriage that's bad.
That's what, I mean, there's other things, but that's one.
If you let me pick your husband, this is just
Girl, please.
Really, Erica?
Sorry, guys, I'm still trying to pull it up.
I'm open.
What we gonna like about him? What we gonna like about him?
His vibe. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Those parties. Hi, Eve. Yes, this is live. She was the one who was throwing all those, there was like a whiteout party, and then there was like the other one where they were all doing the dance together, and, oh, are you guys losing me again? God damn it. Ah, shit. Yeah, my internet's just been shit, guys. Like, I don't know what's going on. Let me make sure, like, I'm not running. No, it's just been my internet all day, dude. I don't know. Okay, I'm back. All right, cool. This is just a quickie. I thought that this was maybe gonna be Erica, but this is the other chick who's like as high up as her. But anyway, it's just cringy. I just want to show it to you guys real quick. Oh, if I could turn the sound on, huh? That would be helpful.
I've been through the storm. You name it, I've probably experienced it. But I'm still standing. Next to my Lamborghini. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm God's girl, baby. God's girl. I'm God's girl.
That's that. I just wanted to show you guys that because I thought it was really super fucking cringy. We can get back to the actual show though. Oops. Oh yeah, let me get you guys back here. Yeah, so it's like, oh, God gave you that Lamborghini? I don't think you're gonna be able to drive that Lamborghini into the gates of heaven, sweetie. It was really tacky and gross, but I named it. Did she experience it? Wait, what? Gout? What? I'm getting 2 cat. You're getting 2 cats. That's so great. Lamborghini, Gucci belt, paparazzi necklaces. Make it make sense, dude. Okay, sorry. Oh, you know these are paparazzi pieces. Look at that. You can tell how cheap it is from a mile away. Anyway, okay.
So I'm quite different than you all. I've been married a while and just have been going through some things, but just trying to get them.
This conversation is not for them.
30.
It's for the viewer.
30-something years.
That's beyond a while.
So a long time.
What have we got to?
It's just a lot of with that retiring. So right now I'm at a standstill because my daughter's living there now, and some things I wanted to do, but I don't want to do it until we're like by ourselves, you know.
You thought you was like,
It seems scripted, huh?
Yeah, so I retired January 15th, and then March 1st I had company. So and they said that, but yeah, so other than that, I think that's, you know, man. And then I've been like doing a little weight loss too, so
You look good, by the way.
yeah.
Me too. I've gained it.
Oh my god, her earrings are so bad. Oh wait, no, it's got to get back to her.
30 days.
They were like, look at. I was about to point to my screen like you guys could fucking see what I was pointing at. Look at these. Ew. Oh my god. Erica Cole makes you nauseous. Yeah. Okay, so this particular scene, and I say scene, guys, just so you know, this entire episode takes place here. Yeah. So. Sorry, I like choked on my own spit. What was I saying? It's all filmed here. I'm like, there's 2 camera angles, but no one's like operating the cameras. So like, did they get permission to do this? First of all, second of all, what if they didn't and they just like roll into this restaurant just like, hey, we're gonna film a reality show. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry, my mind's all over the place as usual. I forgot. Oh, okay. So they clearly like know each other very well because they're like sisters, and they're sitting here talking to each other like they don't know each other. It's like, I've been married for this many years. It's like, you are not having, this is not a reality show. You are, oh, hey, Emion, thank you. 10 months, nice. Yeah, no, it's like, this is so uncomfortable. You know this is not the way they interact in real life. So, like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are they doing this? Oh, JJ and Aaron are live right now, too? Fuck. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this episode is all going to be here from the same 2 camera angles that keep switching back and forth. Now, don't worry, guys. Oh, Eve, thank you for the 16 months. That's a lot. Damn. What was I saying before Eve distracted me? Oh yeah, so like the other episodes, like I know the second one like takes place in Erica's house, and it gets more dramatic. Like I feel like this is more of like kind of an introduction TV show, and they do have a season 1 recap, just so you guys know. I watched it. It's bullshit. It's really, really, like, you think this is boring and hard to follow? Their season 1 recap also is. Okay. Let's watch this shit. Oh, Mika, thank you. Thank you for the 11 months.
You won't. No, she's talking about the transformation. I'm not doing the transformation every week. Now, I will share my journey of riding the bike and
Hey, Matt, thank you.
weights and everything, because I do need to lose 20 pounds. But I know what I personally think I know where that came from.
Right, Max Kiddo? Yeah.
Medicine.
Oh, okay. Maybe just being happy with them looking.
I was
That's
lacking the same thing. Maybe it was the croissant.
Wait,
Mixture
no.
of it all.
It's a mixture of it all.
No,
Where'd the
it's
captions
about
go?
Oatmeal cookies.
Why?
That's some cookies.
It says they're supposed to be on. Oh, there it is.
But blood pressure medicine. So I need to go through a healthy journey. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
For a
That's
while,
why
I
them
just
ankles slow.
yes. Little feet, fat ankles.
Ugh, those earrings are so bad.
The
orange ones, oh my God.
I just refused to take the medicine until I went to the doctor. And while I was at the doctor's office, I was sitting there normal, and she asked me,
Even the
"Are you
captions
feeling
can't hear
anything?" I
them.
said, no. She's like, I can't let you leave because your pressure is so high. And I didn't feel it. I was like, I'm fine.
And how old are you?
41.
Hey, sister, how old are you? Who the fuck does that?
I kind of take it serious, but then I was like, I just don't want to be on medicine. I don't want to be on medicine.
And the one thing you have to understand about hypertension is that that's changeable with diet and exercise. So that's not something that really hurtful.
That's probably.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean,
Eve.
it is.
Yes, ma'am. It's hereditary.
Thank you, Eve, for the mommy so yummy. Ooh. Yeah, you guys like this lesson on hypertension? Do you guys? Thanks again, my love. Do you guys care that this lady is on high blood pressure medication, but she doesn't want to be on blood? Like, I just feel like, and this is a theme throughout everything that I've watched. They drag on the same point, the same conversation, so way longer than it needs to be dragged out. This is to the point where it's like they're like introducing themselves, and they're like not editing anything out. It's like, edit out the blood pressure shit. None of us care. Yeah, I don't want to be on medicine, but I am wearing radioactive jewelry. Yeah, and then for. Sorry, Crown Blush. I'm telling you, dude. I know it's boring, but they're just really interested in giving the people what they want. Is hypertension a symptom of the heavy metal poisoning? Could be. I don't know. Lead poisoning? Possibly. The purpose of this reality show is... actually, I looked it up on their Instagram. It's literally just to follow the lives of Era and her goddaughters and her actual daughters. That's the point of this. I don't fucking know. I feel like God left the chat and Satan's too busy to be bothered. Okay, sorry, I'll let it keep playing. I just like... it's so boring. I'm sorry. I just feel like I have to like interject a lot because otherwise it's like the most boring thing. No, Satan's with me doing drugs. I just, we can make it fun. That's how I feel about it.
Hereditary, okay.
Cholesterol.
It comes like my grandmother.
Okay, every time I click off of it, the captions go away.
So, you're right. So when I started taking the medicine seriously, consistently, in addition to having someone that knows how to cook, and I'm happy.
That's interesting.
So now she's just talking about what she wants in a man, someone who can cook. She went from high blood pressure to I want a man who can cook, like, really fast.
I mean, I cook. I'm just saying, husband's cooking.
You know,
It's like, yeah, he cooked, yeah.
Yeah, he cooked a lot of
He cooking that lamb. Remember that? He's cooking that lamb.
rabbits.
And all
Yeah.
that.
The captions keep going away.
I would see everybody would be like, I'm
Well, he
good.
only started cooking when he got
sick.
sick.
But
Yeah.
and he was home.
He became a habit.
Sorry, guys, I tried. I don't
He
know.
started buying everything.
Listen, them expensive pots and making all them seasonings.
Oh, there it is.
Barbecue sauce. I thought we was gonna go into business. I was like, this joke
Listen.
of making a
Barbecue
barbecue
sauce.
sauce every other day.
And then he found out I was off on Friday.
That was it.
Listen,
What are
I was
they
like,
talking
I
about?
put the phone out with a taste no rabbit.
Like, honestly.
Kathy called her and said, Kathy, come over here. Kathy, she came in the house flying.
if you're going to have a conversation on a reality show, like, shouldn't it be interesting? Why would anyone think this is interesting? I feel like the people sitting at the table probably don't even think this is interesting. And this definitely is not them, like, raw, you know? They're acting like, they're putting on a show for the camera.
Get the class.
Being charade.
He knew not to call you a charade.
Right, he knew not to call us.
Calling you a charade would have been like, y'all would have been like, you did it yourself, y'all would have walked out.
And she was probably like, yes, sir.
I was like, yes, sir.
Oh my god, it does look like a chicken.
I said that.
Her and charade?
We got it honestly.
Yeah, he knew who to call.
You knew who to call.
So for me,
This. Doesn't it look like a chicken? Oh, that's so funny.
I know a lot of us were kind of hesitant about what to discuss, how far and how depth, but just hearing from other people how it helped them. And for me, the transparency of my IVF, like, something that at first I was very skeptical about. But just now hearing from and seeing so many women.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so she's going through in vitro fertilization.
Did have a voice, you know. And even for me, I didn't know how many women actually struggled with infertility. So many of them do it in silence, you know, because you think it's not normal. And you don't want people, you know, wondering like, well,
I'm like sitting here agreeing with her, damn.
And so just being open and honest about it, I think it helps me to also to cope.
Days of our mundane life.
It allowed me kind of the freedom to kind of be a voice, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is why I'm on this journey, you know. What can I do after I get through with this process? How can I, you know, help others? So I think too, for our family, it has made us more, we've always been close, but it forces us to do more together. And also our children, you know, and moms.
Like, you can see people's reflections back there and everything.
Families can become very distant, you know. We get in our own cycle.
Especially living here, living there.
Yeah. So it kind of forces you to kind of say, we got to make plans. We need to do something. So I enjoy that.
What is she talking
I
about?
think it's just one of those things that, you know, even though through this season they're gonna see, you know, some ups and downs.
They probably didn't. They didn't order anything else but their waters, and they're not gonna leave a tip.
But it still sees how a family, even though through trials and tribulations, if you keep God first, and you love on each other, even you love each other through whatever the circumstances.
You guys in chat are funnier and more entertaining than what we're watching here.
A lot of social media knows about, you know, me and Shay and our relationship, you know, and
Shay is her husband, I guess.
You know, still sometimes struggle with that, you know, losing her so abruptly.
Oh, maybe not.
Able to spend those last few months with her.
I don't know who Shay is. Never mind.
You know, we did say, you know, I love you and I love you too. We knew, and God knew what we needed.
Exactly.
You know? So
God knew what they
I think
needed.
it's going to help a lot of families just kind of say, you know, we normal too. You know? It's just about how you circle back and how you work through to kind of work on, you know.
Speaking of circling back, yeah, that's the point of this episode, was to talk about what they wanted to get from this season, this really important and exciting season of Era's Girls. Excuse me. Yeah, she's like, I just want people to watch my show and just know that, you know, maybe we are normal. We're all normal. Like, no one is this weird. Like, no, God. You think that you're, like, totally unusual as a family? Well, watch our conversations and you will definitely feel way better about your family. I got, like, thought blocking there. Yeah, this is weird. I don't think anyone would watch this and be like, yeah, they're so relatable. Yeah, this reminds me of my family, you know? No. God provided them with cheap jewelry. Yeah, and Erica Cole is, like, very outwardly religious. So if that tells you anything about a lot of the conversations that are going to come up. She's the executive producer, by the way. So, she's the executive producer of this awesome, well-made show. That, you know, she's rich as fuck, but she can't even buy some mics. Buy some little lapel mics or something. Or rent out a private room. Like, most restaurants, like, have something like that, like a little banquet room or something. Like, you got the money, Erica. Like, at least, like, get out of everyone else's way. Like, your waiters are probably tripping all over the tripods and shit. Anyway, sorry. I can't relate because I can't hear them. Their opportunity is getting lost in the din. I know. At least what I can say is that the following episodes they do not take place in a noisy restaurant. So while there still is not really an improvement of audio quality, at least there's no background noise really. So anyway, don't you have to be outwardly religious to be in paparazzi? Pretty much, yeah. It's a cult, so they want you to dress a certain way and act a certain way and all that shit. So they're all Jesus loving. And Trent and Misty Kirby are Mormon, pretty sure. So, yeah. Hi. Okay.
And that it's okay to talk about things and not feel like you have to hide from your family or be so prideful that you can't let your family in to know some of the stuff that you are dealing with or come through. I have learned a lot through like all some of the stuff that we've been through, that when I think about some of the stuff that I kept from you all or some of my struggles or privacy being so private, that if I had
privacy being so private,
talk about it, like
I think that's the point of privacy.
You can get through it quicker.
Yeah, and not struggle with it by yourself.
And don't feel ashamed about some of the stuff that you've been through, because this has opened so many things. But people are not willing to talk about it, or families are not willing to come together. So I think it's going to be a very, very powerful thing to see us in different lights.
Yeah, this is powerful, all right.
And see us as us.
Right.
They are not
Just think
them
that,
right now.
You know,
This is not
have
them.
life together. Sometimes we don't have life together.
That's true. And that's my problem, Erica. I've always said she tells too much.
Yeah, she always says that.
You know, sometimes I was on Facebook and I'll be like, oh my God. I talk at her. I said, she tells everything. But that's what frees her.
And I'm at a point in life, I don't care what you think. Like, I really don't, like, I don't care. Like, for me, my journey of life is to be pleasing, number one, to God, and then to enjoy my life. And so, whether I do it or I don't do it, whether I say it or I don't say it, there's always going to be somebody that's going to judge me.
Yeah, that's true.
But when you get to a point in life where, and that's
So this was a year ago. What day was this? I think it was like November 2021. This was like right after she sent, I think after she sent a cease and desist letter to Tracy and Caroline. Literally, this happened last year. And she's just like, yeah, this had to have been after. Or at least maybe she filmed it like while it was all going on. Basically, like really close together. She's like, I don't care about what anyone thinks. I'm not trying to impress anyone. But I'll send cease and desist letters to people who use my name on a live stream. Like, what? Sorry, what? Yeah, I guess I should have said that in the first place. Alcohol, I would recommend, if that's your thing. Some sort of libation or vice or something. Guys, the only alcohol I had in my house was triple sec. So this is a cocktail of triple sec, like a Mountain Dew like lemonade flavor, a pump of strawberry syrup, and some sweet and sour mix. It tastes good, but like, that's what I'm drinking. Just wanted to let you all know. So these ladies are the OGs. Well, just Erica. So she's as far as I know, she's the only one who's in paparazzi. And she's the executive producer of this. See, that's the other thing too. I'm like, and obviously she has like thousands of followers because everyone who's high up in an MLM has a bunch of followers. Oh, excuse me. The tequila's coming out. Get it, girl. But I'm like, is that why they're making this? Like, she gets a following on social media, and she's like, you know what? This means that I need to make a reality show. This means that people care about my life, and they need to watch it. Like, what? Who's thinking about this shit? Oh, yeah, she's the one who told him not to use the capital letter E. It's because she was going by capital E. I'm pretty sure that's what she was saying before. Yeah, that cease and desist letter was ridiculous. Anyway, but she doesn't care about what anyone thinks. As long as you don't use the letter E.
That's a lot of times what even people, even for me, you know, been married.
The other people are her sisters.
I could have
One is her mom.
the first time because of
And I think
what people are going to
some are
see.
god
You know,
sisters.
you have on the outside looking in a great, you know, smiles, a great relationship. You're doing so well. You're moving up in corporate America. Like, why would you do this?
She's already bringing out the corporate America talk.
You know, so I don't care what you think. And I think I've probably always been like that. And you've kind of struggled with, you know, I looked at you and my dad for 23 years. And I used to wonder for probably 22 of them, why are you still with him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the world? Like,
Wait a minute, at 2 years old?
at 2 years old, I was like, I need to like, take me with
Yeah,
you.
I'm sure. Yeah, that totally happened, Erica.
No, but when I'm saying when I got of age and understood what love felt like and what it looked like and appreciation, and I didn't see that from my father.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You know, so
And I think too, coming from Gma's perspective, is that
Gma.
we can't forget God also. Praying, some things are going to come by prayer and fasting, and some things have to be done
Fasting?
in private. I think we heard a sermon.
Okay, listen, like, isn't oh, sorry. If you're wearing headphones, I'm sorry. If I feel like fasting is like a Catholic thing, isn't it? I mean, I was born and raised Christian, y'all know this. But we never fasted. I thought that was like a Lent thing. But she's like, you know, certain blessings will come from prayer and fasting. Do they really believe that? I mean, I guess so. A lot of people do Lent and do the fasting. Well, Lent is more like giving one thing up, right? I think that's also a Catholic thing, isn't it? I have no idea. Salt and pepper Triscuits, that sounds great. Okay, anyway, I just thought that was weird. And the idea to me that God will give you more blessings if you stop eating. What? Oh my god. Erica is this one here. It became an evangelical thing. When did that happen? It was like in every like sect of Christianity I've been like close to, none of them have ever like fasted. Wait, so she's fasting and said, "Let's film at a restaurant." Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, it's biblical, but isn't it Old Testament? And also, I know Catholics have like different. Do they take parts out of the Bible, or do they have extra books? I can't remember. Either way, there's some subtle differences, but I don't know. I'm more concerned about God bless me with the Lambo. Well, thankfully, I had this lady mixed up with the other high-up lady in paparazzi, Carla something. So this isn't, that wasn't her. But it was still concerning nonetheless. Anyway, sorry. Oh, hey, Hunter! Happy to have you. Oh, LDS Mormons donate the money that they would have used to buy food to those in need when they fast. I mean, at least they're doing something. It's like someone's gonna benefit from that, I guess.
She shared with us last Sunday where all my business is not your business. Some things are just going to come by prayer and fasting and need to be in privacy.
Share my business, this is not your business.
Right. I mean, what you
That's it's my business to share. It's my business to share.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Oh, they did order dinner. That was the smallest clip
I say her and
of them eating dinner for 2
are the
seconds.
ones that talk back.
I'm not talking bad.
Y'all give y'all.
We are
Drama.
adult women having a conversation.
Hey, Jess.
She gave me her opinion of it, and I expressed mine.
Just let her
And
finish.
that's the way you are. You don't
Right,
mind
you
telling
just
your
shoulda let her
business, but you
finish.
said it helps you.
You should have let her finish.
And I feel like it helps others.
Yeah, that's what you said.
They're fighting, guys.
But
What
it's still,
made you change about that? Because certain stuff you wouldn't talk about.
It's talking about everything now.
You are open about everything.
No,
But
not,
there, like, most of the time you are.
Not everything.
not everything. I mean,
It's
like,
about you. You really wish.
I talk as far as you mean like everything as far as other people or me personally.
You far to me like
What?
the baby thing. I can
Fight,
remember when we
fight.
was on vacation and we did our first vision board thing, and you were very adamant about being private about that part, and so now it's
Because it has always been one of those things that I didn't want people throughout corporate America.
This chick's dress looks like a curtain. Like it's got like the little eyelets. What the fuck? And also the other sister that has the really ugly yellow necklace also has a matching yellow bracelet, and that's how I know it's paparazzi. Let's get ready to crumble.
People be like,
Oh, corporate
how many
America
kids you have?
again. There we go.
And and if I say, well, I don't have any children. Oh, it was one of those things. Oh, you've been climbing the ladder. Yeah, I focus kind of on school and career. What am I gonna say? No, my ovaries aren't working. So you just kind of, you stayed away from those conversations.
right.
And so what social media, the platform that I have now, allows me to see that there's so many people that struggle with what I've struggled with.
But when I look at it, it's so many evil people.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to do something, sometimes I think you need to kind of just feel it private with it. But then I think about what God has.
Did she say evil people?
Right.
Nobody can really stop it. But
And there's some people that feel that way. I see posts all the time about move in silence. You like move in silence. I don't want to move in silence. I want to be vocal about my moves. I want people to be inspired by my moves. I want people to be motivated by my moves. Now, moving in silence for you may work for you, but my ministry is different from yours. So
What does that
I want you to
mean?
Move in silence. You move in silence. I want to move loud. I want to change the world.
From a religious standpoint, I'm pretty sure it says in the Bible that like your prayers should be like what they were talking about, like private. I think that's generally what they're fighting about right now. It's kind of hard to tell, but they said something like, "Oh, you shouldn't have said something back," or I don't fucking know. And now she's going off about like her they're basically like telling her that she's not private enough and she needs to stop posting so much on social media. But you guys, that's why she has so many followers, because she tries to relate to people with everything in her life. And if she stops that, no one's gonna care anymore, and then she can't scam people. Who's filming this? A tripod? 2 tripods. There's post about it on social media, so then someone will relate, and someone will feel a connection with you, and then decide to join your paparazzi team, is what she's talking about. The Real Housewives of Paparazzi. Oh, hey, Hunter, thank you. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Quakers have it, right? All prayer performed in public is performed. Yeah, that's what it is. The word performative, I know, is a big thing there. Yeah, and she's sitting here being like, I don't want to be quiet. I want to be loud. And it's like, but God doesn't want you to be. So like, and she said at the beginning of this, she's like, I just want to please God first and foremost. And it's like, okay, but you won't even do like one of the most basic things he asks you. Oh, I love that little sticker, Hunter. Thanks for being you. And then it's a little pear. How cute. Anyway, I wouldn't want to be around all that toxic while trying to get pregnant, right? Right. I don't want to like be like, oh, maybe the toxic shit is why she can't get pregnant. Bleh. But I mean, you never know, dude. Like lead poisoning can do some crazy shit. Probably 2 cell phones. Yeah, 2 cell phones on tripods. Yeah, they literally just walked in here and set up some tripods without even renting out a private booth or anything. No.
Women to be impacted, not just in the U.S.
Thank you again,
all
Hunter.
across the nation, women struggle with infertility.
Yeah.
So if I move in silence and do the things I want, and then ta-da, she has a baby at 44, then they just like, oh,
She looks
Sarah. No, I
great
want you to see
for
Sarah
44.
exactly where she was doing, the things that
Her skin
I
is
experienced
beautiful.
my
Fuck.
work. even when people are going through transition, I think about the church when we talk about the foundation of the church. I grew up in a church where
Are they in a jazz bar?
yeah,
Right, you're
you
right.
know what I'm saying? Like, was it so when you saw somebody's husband go,
Eve, thank you for the 20 gifted membership.
because he or she felt they needed to move in silence. But if you struggled with something and then God brought you out of something,
I'm here to be annoying.
and you could help others. And so for even me, when I went through mine, it was one of those things of, I ain't finna, what am I gonna be silent for? I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm
Right.
gonna tell you exactly what happened, how I got over, what happened after that, how I got over,
How
and
dare
how
you,
my life
Eve.
changed from that.
Right.
I think a key part that you just
You and your kindness. Oh, this is the girl who has the matching seat. Check that out. Matching ugly ass. Yeah, that's totally paparazzi. And she's got the stacks going. That's a paparazzi thing too. Because Eve decided to so annoyingly I'm just kidding, but she gifted memberships, and I don't know how to turn off that little blim because I'm a professional, and so it's gonna be annoying for a few minutes. Anyway, one thing my mind is stuck on this because so she's talking about like she's getting in vitro fertilization or whatever. Eve. And then she's also in the same breath talking about God and the church and stuff. So, and okay. In the more like right-leaning states in America, I mean, I know a lot of people from a lot of places, but so some of you guys probably don't really understand how this works because America is just a fucking sewer of a country. But yeah, so all the states have like the right to make their own laws and shit. So the ones that are more right-leaning, more conservative in the Bible Belt and stuff like that is what we call it, where like I don't know, like people like this are raised. Those states, a lot of them, with the abortion bans that have been going on, a lot of them, that includes banning in vitro fertilization. And that's because, I even had to ask this. Like, someone told me this, and I'm like, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, do they want people to have babies or not? Well, so when you do in vitro fertilization, they implant more than one egg. God, this is so annoying, Eve. I swear to God. So, and then, you know, then you go in and you get the ultrasounds. It's like, what is it called? Selective termination or something like that. You have to literally get an abortion. So, yeah, it's really wild. Yeah, dude, Mel, this is absolutely a thing. Oh, hey, Jardinosaur, thank you for the 2 months. And Chelsea K, thank you for becoming a wave maker. Hey, Eve, how could you? I know, it's getting so annoying. Fuck. And we are all the rats. Yeah. I don't know. Are you trying to say we're like test subjects or something? Because I don't necessarily think that's true. But anyway, when it comes to all this, like, it's really interesting that people like this will pick and choose stuff out of the Bible. Well, also, sorry I'm like going on a rant about religion, but like, the Bible literally says in, I want to say it's like Numbers, book 2, or not book 2, not verse, I don't know, in Numbers, there is a moment where they're describing what God wants you to do if a woman has been, has committed infidelity or whatever. Oh my God, just a voice, are you serious? You guys are so annoying. I gotta find out a way to turn that off, dude. Shit. So far, in vitro fertilization is legal in my state, but some politicians are trying to outlaw it. Yeah, because in order to get babies from in vitro fertilization, usually, unless only one of them takes, or like 2 maybe at the most, you gotta abort the rest of them. And they don't want to give that up. It's crazy. Anyway, so the Bible. Anyway, in Numbers, it describes that if you are suspicious that your wife has been unfaithful, there's like a kind of like a little recipe of like a little potion to make for her. And so she drinks it, and if she has been faithful, then nothing will happen. But if she has committed infidelity and she has been unfaithful to her husband, it literally says something about like extract or the womb will empty or something like that. Like at the what do you call it? Like it's God's will to do that. Like God is literally the one who's like I will make the abortion happen if she has been unfaithful. God's just like I'm gonna give people abortions. So like there's literally no reason for all of this. Like they go back to the whole Christianity thing, and it's like where even in I want to say it's in one of the King's books in the Bible, God literally like tells people to kill or like slash the stomachs of pregnant women, something like that. Every time Saf talks about something that's a drag, is someone gonna donate a ton of memberships? Should I just like keep talking? Yeah, sorry to go off on that rant. It really pisses me off. But so it's like, okay, I think they live in Florida, if that tells you anything. Oh, it's frustrating, dude, because she's totally okay with abortion. It's like selective abortion. As long as she gets a kid out of it. But, like, other people, they can't have abortions, no. Yeah, sorry, I'll press play. I know I've been rambling for a long time. It's just this stuff, just, like, the hypocrisy pisses me off. And I want to say, like, listen, IVF is, from what I understand, a very painful and long journey. And sometimes you have to do it multiple times. And also, you have to pay for it every time. If it fails, you gotta pay for it again. It's like $15,000. Maybe even more than that. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying. Okay, I'll just press play. Oh, in vitro fertilization. I would never be like, you know, if a woman really wants a child, like she can't do in vitro. Because what about the other babies that were growing? Like, what the fuck? It's just so weird. It's such a strange stance. I don't get it. Anyway, okay.
You said that really just struck me is that everybody ministry is different.
It's different. It's true.
But the Bible
Everyone's
overcome by the words of your testimony.
By the words of your testimony. And your words are powerful.
sorry.
I've always been wanting to believe that when you put things in the atmosphere, when you say different things, when you even say things
I don't even remember what I was going to say.
Or whatever, they're powerful. That's why I don't like people to say nothing. Like, keep my name out your mouth.
Right.
Your words are powerful. Don't say nothing negative about me. You can talk about you all you want, but you keep my name out your mouth.
But then I think that piggyback on what your mom just said about people, when you put it out there, people can talk negative about it.
Who cares?
Cause negativity to come, and that's why some people say move in silence, because everybody is not going to be happy for you in your journey, and there are some really evil people out there that could pray against you.
I think that's all of us.
You know,
pray against you.
The evil.
That makes no sense. If you say a prayer to God and you're like, please smite this person who is also a believer, what is that supposed to do? Like, really? I swear, none of it makes sense. None of these people make sense in any of their beliefs at all. Oh, I was going to ask, like, because they keep saying, like, everyone's ministry is different. What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean that, like, everyone's, like, religious path is different? Like, are your beliefs different? Are you know, because it shouldn't be. God wrote a whole fucking book, so it shouldn't be. It's in black and white, just, you know. Yeah, I don't get it.
But listen to what you just said. Mm-hmm. The evil people. That
This is Erica Cole from Paparazzi.
Who is God going to listen to, them or me?
He'll listen to you, but
There's no but. There is no but.
But
I have a but.
I don't understand why the people do, because maybe
Ronnie!
they prayed for something.
Thank you.
And it didn't happen. And
Y'all
then
need to knock it off.
Noticing somebody else kind of curve and pray against their journey, and then they just automatically assume that they prayed against my journey. And
I'm gonna
God
try to
didn't
find a way
do
to
it
turn it
anyway.
off.
God didn't do
I can't do it
for
anymore.
True.
It has nothing to do about anybody evil praying against me.
I get that. That's your mindset, but some other people don't think like
And,
that.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking that.
Yeah.
There's some people that every day you need to move in silence. You move in silence because that's what you want, and maybe that's how God.
I might have
put in your
fixed it.
heart.
No, it doesn't
But for
seem
me,
like I
my
did.
journey is supposed to be loud.
So don't judge me because what I put on Facebook. Don't tell me what I should.
Oh, I think I did.
Put on
No.
Facebook. Number one, like I said, it's something that is helping.
It's okay. I can't get it to go away.
Number two, I know that it's helping others. So everybody's journey is going to be different. But I think the judgment, to me, that's judgmental.
Maybe they're praying.
You know, what you're doing is you're reading my post or you're reading what I'm doing, and you're like,
Oh, ministry is calling. Okay.
That's none of your business. The fact that I'm telling you everything. That's my responsibility. That's my role. That's my household. I've discussed it with my husband. He's comfortable with it. You mind your own business. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's just the way I feel about it. Like what'd you say?
That's he did.
That's he did. That's he did. So I just, you know, now, I guess too, you look at when people struggle.
You want me to put this sound in my actual video?
Outside of, you know,
I would lose subscribers.
Financially, what if just struggle in general? How many people, how many women have suffered from?
And that chick was like, "You're not monetized,"
or sexual abuse or whatever.
That's funny.
The church has taught us
To be quiet.
to be quiet.
Don't tell it.
You don't tell everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Like what happens in this house?
I know in the
They're like arguing about like whether or not God wants them to be open or private with
you know, so
shit like in vitro fertilization.
Be quiet about everything. Why? Why should I not tell on him or her? Why should I not tell?
Yeah,
her
Jules,
about how good
Jules,
God's been in my life?
you're right. It
Why
doesn't
should
say
I not
life at
talk about
conception
my
in the
faith? Why
Bible.
should I not talk about my hurt? Why
Literally
do I always
says
gotta
life
be
at first
quiet
breath,
and
I
deal
think,
with this internal?
in the Old Testament.
You know, and so I just
I don't know what they're talking about either.
believe about it. So.
And I think too that in your
Are they really,
sharing or
Shannon?
in
Oh my
our
God.
sharing, like each of our ministry is different. For me, there will be some things that I'll talk openly about, and then there are some things I won't.
Hunter, you're going to hell for
I
that
know
one.
that initially, when we started this, when I talked with my son about his journey with his father and that reconnection, since that journey, that has not been the most positive thing, and so that has led to feelings of depression.
Right.
So I know I won't be able to go in depth with it because
Now they're talking about
it hasn't been
depression?
a positive thing. So what I share may affect somebody else, and I'll have to be cautious with what I share as far as that, because I don't want to ruin that relationship or anything like that.
I think when you're sharing and when you're being open, it has to be something about you, or if you have a partner or a spouse, it has to be something that the two of you agree upon. But if we agree upon it, ain't nobody else's business. Right. Yeah.
I mean, I can agree with that to some extent.
Mom being from the generation of
Old school.
oh, keep it quiet or whatever, and so she'll call me and be like, you know, you just tell you need to. I said, listen, I'm free from that. I'm so liberated from the hiding and the, you know, worried about what people think and worried about what people might.
But she
say
sends
or
cease and
whatever.
desist
I don't
letters.
care. I
She doesn't care what people think,
don't
though.
Care. And so I'm so. What you said?
Inside my conversation.
I be like, is she my mama?
See that.
But too, Erica, also on the spiritual side of it, I think, because I'll call her and I'll be like, I just think Erica just need to calm down, or just, you know, be prayerful in silence. Like, just, can you talk to her? And I think that comes more, also is on the intercessory part of us.
It's getting a little more quiet in the background as far as like conversations and stuff.
In silence, especially when the enemy is attacking, and then you can clearly see that spiritual warfare.
The restaurant turning up the music so they can't hear the boss
I'm not
face.
talking about the generalities.
That's
of
funny.
Clapbacks on Facebook.
Slow jazz and paparazzi.
That's just who I am as a person. Right. You know, I'm talking about life experiences.
Your journey.
My journey as far as IVF, you know, my journey as far as, you know, business is concerned, that kind of stuff.
Carrie, there are a lot of episodes.
I feel free to do
They just started a
Now,
third
there's
season.
moments that I know y'all are, you know, hey, you man, we'll take that down. I get that. That's more of a looking out for you and protecting your image and protecting, you know. But my thing is just about life experiences.
Annie, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, are they closed?
it's just like
They're the only ones
it's just
talking
like
now. There's no conversations going on in the background.
standing in front of a church, and I talk about boom, 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 and how the freedom of that hits other people. I told y'all, I feel like ministry is outside of that building.
Yeah, it's true.
And if I'm able to do that in that building, why can I not do that on a social media platform?
You can hear them better now, but I still don't know what's going on.
In that building, I might talk to 80 people, but on a social media platform, I can reach 80,000.
Say you helped me. I read a lot of comments.
It does.
It's on their YouTube.
Yeah, and
If you just search Era's Girls,
it just keeps me.
you can find all the episodes.
It also keeps me grounded to remember. Because sometimes you get into certain situations and you think, why me? You know, you can live.
This feels like a paparazzi like recruitment live, like a motivational live.
But honestly, I feel like
We all know she's good at those.
Fertility, it's not about me. It's about helping others.
Correct.
Because I already know that I'm going to get.
Amber, they have like a surprising amount of people watching this, like in the thousands.
Right.
And so to see me go through this process, to hear me talk about it, to see my faith in it, it makes them strong.
The music is nicer than listening to whatever this conversation is.
Yeah, she sidebar.
What'd you say?
She's talking about how big your eyes are while you're talking.
She's passionate about it.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself expanding beyond social media, like actually getting out and ministering in platforms and talking and doing actual?
I mean, COVID has got me locked. Like, I really feel like once this is all over, I even feel that there's
Right, Ash?
There's a financial piece.
But they have
that
seasons.
most women,
This is totally a show.
most families cannot even afford this.
Yeah.
And something has
They have
to
a
be
Facebook
changed
page
even
for
with
this too?
legislating, you know,
And the
so
descriptions or the way they classify groups, like you put in categories or whatever, they put in TV
I
show.
mean, that expensive or that.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's just-
insurance
yeah.
could cover a portion.
Right. You know, and your insurance tap out, then what? Like dreams are from this situation can come about depression. It can, I mean, I read about how even families break up because of it. You know, in those groups, and you just
Because of
see
what?
people. Some of them are going through it alone. Some of them can't afford the medications of it. Some of them are their jobs, their employers won't let them because they don't see it as an actual, you know, health thing. So, I mean, it's taught me so much that now makes me want to look at it deeper.
That earring's holding on for dear life. It is, dude.
And your spouse is okay.
Shout out to that earring.
And sharing this as
Because
well.
I tell a lot, you know. But he knows where I'm coming from.
But he knows it helps you
He
to.
does. He does. And so he has said, you know, especially with all this medication, he's like, whatever you need to do. You know, whatever you need to do.
He better.
You know, but I
IVF is
do
no
know,
joke.
Like there's I may go and there may be a film of, you know, the room, but I ain't gonna let nobody with no camera be inside, you know. So there's some private moments that are just between he and I, and you know, when we lost our baby, I didn't go public at that moment. We needed to grieve.
I think she had a
So
miscarriage. I
now
think that's what
it's
she's
like,
talking
okay,
about.
I'm okay if you're ready to share it, you know. So just respecting, you know. But again, that's our household.
Yeah, that's
And that's your business.
Yeah, and
to
so
tell
You guys are
I
funny.
think, right, so I feel like even through that, people be like, him, like you talking when you told it. You know, even that, 20,000 people heard that conversation, and I got hundreds of messages from women that say, "I've never told about my miscarriage." Why?
I mean, I agree with her on all this
Why'd you go through
shit.
that for yourself?
I think it's really important to talk about this stuff.
I've always
And I'm
been
glad
told
she
that
is,
it's
damn.
Been, when a woman
I just wish she would do
cannot
it
carry,
into a
it's
mic.
like, a curse. And so if that's something that has been told to you years, and you know you've heard.
V,
of those
you
things,
missed
and
it.
now
There
you
was
can't carry it,
a
and
1.5
for
second
whatever
long
reason, you
clip
can't
of them
carry it.
eating. I'm not even kidding. That's basically, it was just like a poop on the screen for a minute. So they did get
So
food,
it
yeah.
is. It's a touchy
Now they're just
situation.
sitting at the restaurant and probably pissing the waiters off.
Something that they're normalizing now.
Yeah, I look at your posts all the time, and for the women that comment, like saying they're going through it or have been through it.
And what were you saying?
Huh?
What were you saying?
I was saying, Your recent
Ooh, is that
post,
creme brulee?
how you was feeling.
And she got
It
pie.
didn't
Is that pecan pie? Oh my god.
But to
That looks
see,
so good.
The women coming in being encouraging that they have been through the same thing, and I never would have imagined that it's so many women that have went through this process and can actually help you through it. So,
Dude, yeah.
You get pointers. Sis, take this, to try this. Like, I get all kind of remedies sent to me, after the fact.
I mean, I
There's going to be a lot less IVFs going on in this country when they start outlawing them all over the place. So get it while it's hot, guys. This offer doesn't last long.
The needles and everything to create 3 lives. And I was just like, wow,
This meeting could have been an email.
People just have no idea.
Well, baby Cole is coming.
Yeah. But, so, for me, I think
How much longer is this fucking episode? 5 more minutes. Okay. We can make it through this. Whatever it takes.
For me, I think this season,
I know I can make it through.
I think us being more open and transparent, and we will all agree to it.
They're circling back
It's
now.
going to help so many more families.
I believe that.
Yeah.
This show? You think that...
Because the journey is one of those things of...
Erica, you think that this roundtable talk in a crowded ass restaurant where no one can even follow the conversation that's going on, and you all are wearing the ugliest $5 jewelry I've ever seen in my life, how is this supposed to help families? What the heck, man? I mean, I agree with her with the whole, talking about her, infertility journey and whatever. I do think that is important to talk about. That's why I talk about it from my perspective, too, of all the shit I've been through with that. But, I think it is important. But, yeah, literally, they were just sitting there. And, her mom was trying to be like, no, don't talk to people about that. Shut up, Ira. Let her talk about it. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't... Whose family is this helping? Ain't helping mine.
Ups and downs, bumps in the road, disappointments.
It's quiet because it's 10 minutes to closing and they're being those asshole customers. Exactly.
And they get to see a little more of Ira. Everybody keeps trying to hook mama up. Somebody told me the other day, I got a bishop.
tell them we don't want no bishops or priests.
She don't either.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
Well, what you want?
That's my business.
So humbling. Wow, they're so relatable.
You done. I'm sorry. Your dating days are over with.
That's true.
It really is.
You wouldn't accept nobody now.
And it's not. If I felt like, yeah, my mama did whatever. But
There's so much of this conversation that could have been cut out. Basically almost all of it.
The way she is, hey mom, we all going to Paris, you want to go, oh, I gotta take care of them.
Now she was like...
She's just casually talking about going to Paris.
Right.
No, that's right.
Let me find out where Ava going, she has a plan or whatever, but it would be totally different.
Everybody's sweet treats sure look good.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to go get some fucking Oreos, man.
No.
I need sugar after watching this.
No, Nina.
She got oatmeal cookies on the counter.
They're gone.
My doctor told me that little babies make big babies.
What?
Oh my
She said,
god.
what's your favorite? I said, I love little baby cakes. She said, little baby cakes make big babies.
Baby eggs is what it says.
I know.
Subtitles
Said,
are
any cookie
funny.
in a store that costs only $1 for the whole pack.
That ain't good.
He said, do not. He said, it will put so much. He said, if you just read, he said, it will put so much fat on you. He said, 100 cookies for $1.
I still don't know what they're talking about.
know,
That's
the butter
them,
cookies
hey,
and
that's
stuff
them,
you can get
that's
for
them big
$1.
60s.
Big 60s.
What is it with
Big
Big
60s.
Yeah, $1. He said if it costs $1, you already know.
Wow.
Even when you buy this juice, these big containers.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what is going on.
Cheap juice, mom.
Like, cut this part out. No one was talking. Everyone was just eating their creme brulee.
Because you have about 4 or 5 juices in
Funny,
your
I'm like, ain't nobody
refrigerator.
even talking about no juice.
And then we'll take it out of the carton and put it in the glass like it's okay.
What's she
We
talking
did that
about?
one time,
Milk?
because it burst. And then when you and your children come over, you then put it back. I was like, I said, who put this?
Listen, I was like, ooh, that
No,
bullshit.
it burst when they dropped out the thing, and now here you go refilling it back
I said,
up.
ooh, wow, they take it out of the carton and put it in
Trying
a
to be
glass.
funny.
All right now. Moving on up, Jefferson.
This is just small talk. It's so unnecessary to be in a reality show.
But they ain't gonna talk about me. No.
Brian was like, put the lemonade back in the thing. I said, April thought that's what we do. I said, I saw when she was doing it, but I didn't say nothing.
Dishes clattering. Exactly.
All right, y'all. So
Did that say applause?
the cheers. You still got something to drink, Mom?
Yeah.
Is that wine or water?
I ain't telling.
That looks like water.
It's my business.
Season 2, ladies.
To season 2. Cheers.
Have my martini.
And look, like, well, I mean, these titles don't necessarily look like super professional, but oh,
Oh, let's do 3. Let's
Next
do
time.
4.
3 or 4 what?
Kids, babies.
that was the whole preview. Oh fuck. Okay, why would it recommend? No, we can't get spoilers. We can't watch episode 12 now. Anyway, for those of you guys who are asking how or who watches this shit, apparently at least 1,400 people do. Y'all. Oh my god. Yeah, riveting. I've only been live for an hour and it's only 6:30. We're gonna watch another episode. Oh, you know what? I'll just go this way. Oh, wait, no. Fucking shit. Sorry, I'm stupid. Here we go. Erica shares her good news. Season 2, episode 2. Almost 4,000 views. 4,000 people have watched the episode we're about to watch. That's not how I expected era to be spelled. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I was saying at the very beginning, so I'm sure most people missed it. But, like, so Era is the mom, but like Erica, her name is also spelled Earika, I think. Oh no, Ica it says up there, but it's pronounced Erica. But her mom is spelled the same way, and she's Era. I don't understand. All right, y'all ready? This is a shorter episode. This is only 19 minutes long. The last one was like 37 minutes. So, and I'm pretty sure this one at least moves a little bit faster. There's a few location changes, so it's a little more interesting. Vesper, there are 3 seasons. Yeah. See, we skipped season 1 because y'all think that last episode was boring? Don't even try to watch season 1. It's nonsense. It's nonsensical. At least season 2 and apparently season 3 have a little bit more of a flow to it. Anyway, okay. Oh, sorry. There's Era's girls. There they are. Cliche reality show B-roll. What kind of car is that?
So I just had a failed IVF treatment a few weeks ago, and so now I'm preparing for my 5th IVF.
See, now they at least have like the confessional
for
going
embryo
on.
implantation.
And so this morning I need to go in for them to check my blood, check my uterus, see if there's any cysts or anything there that should cause concern. And so I went in this morning to get everything checked, and so far so good. I'm waiting on to hear from the nurse later on today, but the blood work should be back as well. But there was no cysts, nothing there that caused the doctor to be concerned about anything, so I'm excited.
Congratulations. Hello? Oh, hey, Elizabeth. Thanks for subscribing.
So I decided to go over to my mom's house today.
They already used that B-roll.
I just wanted to share with them the news that I didn't have any cysts.
We're a minute and a half into this show,
with us through this.
and they've already used the same B-roll twice. What the fuck?
Look.
Where's the pants that go to your shirt?
Girl, bye. I told you ain't your mama wrong.
That's a little, you're almost 44 or 44. It's time for you to put on some pants with them little shirts you think you're wearing.
She's talking shit about what Erica's wearing.
This is crazy.
This
Hey,
is crazy.
You know, she's always done that, but you know, with the knock knees and everything, I think she can, you know, just kind of fix it up a little bit.
Yeah, so that's how Kathy does me all the time. As soon as I come in the house, or as soon as I come around, she got something smart to say. She is the sister that is the clown. So we're always waiting for her punchline. You know, she's gonna say something smart or whatever. Been that way all my life.
It's just a little bitty dress.
Oh yeah, let's take a moment to appreciate.
Hey, where your man?
Let's take a moment to appreciate all of the new paparazzi jewelry that we're seeing here. You know, the last episode we saw lots of it, and now look at that leaf, honey. That's a nice leaf. I like that leaf. Yeah, what the hell? Who would wear that? Oh, and she's like giving Erica shit about not having a mask when she walked into her house.
And she's trying to have a baby, you know. And I just want to make sure that's why I make her put on a mask. I know she's okay because I worked with her some time, but I just want to make sure she's safe.
Why you got the towels well with her?
Yeah, it's basically not about the jewelry, but but they're definitely like being billboards for paparazzi through all this. She makes a lot of references to corporate America and how much she hates it and shit, like all the time.
I don't have no cysts and no follicles or anything, so we'll move forward.
Mad Hattie, yes, you got exactly what I was. The donkey from Shrek. I like that bold. That is a nice bold. Except it's a leaf. Hey, Kim. Thank you for joining.
Just basically, where Auntie at?
Here she come now.
So, you know, the last one wasn't successful, so they're just saying now, and Brian has been saying for a while that we should do 2 embryos. But, you know, that increases the likelihood of 20
Hunter,
or even more.
get your wallet out, baby,
So
because
as
I'm
far
about
as
to
the
tell you.
possibility of having
just kidding.
multiple babies, I'm excited.
She's talking about in vitro fertilization. Oh, she's talking about nervous about having multiple babies.
It is not that I wouldn't love and adore however many I had. But I know there's a lot of risk associated because of my age.
Yeah, so she is 44. For those of you guys who don't know. Looks great for 44. She's got better skin than me. Like, damn. But 44 is a late maternal age. So not only is it risky for her to just have one baby, but like let alone have multiples. If you're just kind of now joining, we were talking about this earlier, but like she's sitting here like, I'm so scared of having multiple babies. And it's like, well, with in vitro fertilization, that's very common. And then if you don't want to keep them all like Octomom, you literally have to have abortion, like a selective abortion, to get rid of certain embryos and keep the ones you like, basically. So that's why they're outlawing it in all of the red states, because they're like, even though it's creating life, it's also ending some lives. So it's like so stupid. But despite how much she loves God, she's totally okay with abortion if she's doing it. Guys, no one should have an issue with abortion. It's necessary in this fucking world. Let women have rights. Shit.
And I want to be able to make sure that I carry to full term. And so when you start talking about having multiple babies, sometimes it's very difficult to go full term. And because it's been so trying getting to this process, that is one of the concerns of mine. But I know it's all in God's hands.
Oh my God. 2 clothes in one time.
Hi, Hunter. Thank you again for the pear sticker.
You gonna keep one of them? Yeah. Look here. This is God's. Double for your trouble, baby. That's it. Double for your trouble. You know, Erica really loves.
Look at those earrings.
And I
Oh,
just think that
it's like Cruella
she's
DeVille.
happy with her, and she's gonna treat them, you know, like they're princesses or
Hi, Erin.
kings, and it's just gonna be an awesome thing for her because the girl, she loves kids. Right now, she takes my grandkids and she's constantly taking them out and playing with them and treating them like they're her own. But she's just gonna just be such a great mother, you know, just a wonderful mother because that's who she is. I think that would be awesome. I do.
Twins running Brian's family.
Wow. When she said twins, I was like, oh wow. 2 colds at one time.
Could be more, dude. IVF be like that, you know?
What? I think it would be wonderful. I would be just so excited. And you know what? It would actually kind of settle her down because she's just always wired. And she thinks, you know, having a baby, oh, I can do this. Oh, I'm going to train them this way. Honey, you just wait till them babies get here.
I gotta be honest, like, twins don't last on this thing. Long as we 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, mom of 3. They're billboards for paparazzi in the
I
show.
can handle. It's the when
Show.
you read, like the likelihood that it can split, you can even get more. That's what I'm.
Oh,
That's
that's
what I'm
unusual though.
No guarantees, huh?
No,
A whole litter of
like,
babies,
like,
basically,
like,
yeah.
This long and I have 2 and get it,
That's what I
you know,
figured.
get it done with. But if it's 3 or 4 or 5,
I would love for her to have twins. The 4 or 5, I don't know about that, but and then I would be pleased with that. But I would love for Erica to have twins because she's been trying so long, and I just want God to bless her with twins. So I'm happy to know that that can happen. Well, did the doctor say that?
I don't need. They can't make any guarantees. They can't even make guarantees that the 2 embryos are going to be 2. It's
Right.
just the survival rate.
And that's why I'm confused because the survival rate, that's why they implant like 10 of them at a time.
I have 4
Oh,
embryos.
Hunter, you can't have babies? Darn.
And so this go round we'll use 2, and again, the survival of it, at least I could pretty much probably be guaranteed at least 1 child. But because we're implanting 2, I may have 2, but it can hatch and I can have multiples.
How your husband feel about?
He's fine with the 1. Like,
He's not the
fine
one
with
carrying
He
it. What
was
does he care?
2, and I just kept saying, like, you know, no, I just want to do 1, but I just want to have 1 child. But now, you know, after this will be our 5th time.
Oh my God.
5 times doing in vitro fertilization. That's a lot of money.
In Alabama, the 1 miscarriage, and then the 1 recently.
I just realized captions aren't on. I'm sorry.
It's like, let's do 2. And then at my age, carrying multiples, there's a lot of risk associated with it.
Hmm.
You know,
Even just carrying 1 at 44.
So I just gotta take it easy.
If you take it easy, it's hard.
What's taking it easy?
I don't know what that looks like. That's his concern. He was like,
Hey, there was a cut there.
You have.
They
got
actually
to
cut
figure
something
how to
out there.
balance it all. I gotta be honest. When I miscarried earlier in 2021, that was very difficult for me. I blamed myself a lot because I felt like I wasn't doing a lot, but we were in a process of getting ready to close on our home. We were packing, we were moving. My career, it was a high time for my career. So
Her career?
I felt like I was
Her
doing
career of
everything, I
scamming people
really
with
wasn't.
lead-laced
So I looked
jewelry?
back at that time, and I say to myself, you know,
In my
I gotta
opinion.
do better taking care of me. And so that has been my
In my
focus over the
experience.
last few months of taking care of myself, taking care of
My
breaks,
personal
mental
observations.
breaks. And so
Please don't send me a
once I
cease and
get pregnant
desist.
this time around, I'm really going to make sure that I relax, relate. I told my husband, even if we need to get away once a month and just get away and just chillax, you know, I'm going to do that. So this time is going to be very different. And then I'm like, if I was working, you know, a regular career full time, I'd be getting up, just because women get pregnant, work don't mean that they stop working.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have the flexibility being self-employed that.
Now
you know,
here's
I
where
just
they advertise for
schedule what I
paparazzi.
do. So I'm telling him, I'm like, I will make time. you know. But if I was working a full-time job, I would go to, you know, my employer in the morning and leave. So.
But you're not, so
And you
thanks,
too in a
paparazzi.
position now where you have the flexibility to get like the help that you need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and that's key
Right.
when you're caring the children or when the children are here, is making sure that you have the support system.
Right.
So, you know, if you need to hire somebody.
Yeah, Jules, she looks great for 44.
24/7, just you can become flexible by determining what your actual needs are.
Right.
And then, you know, getting that kind of support.
Right. I think having the flexibility and being able to schedule my own time, that's going to benefit and all y'all. I'm telling you, if it's more than two, everybody.
Hey,
get
Gothic
one.
Fitness, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody get one. But I mean, I
Oh,
just work a couple hours.
hang on, we're getting schooled about IVF. Usually they'll harvest 12 or so embryos, but only transfer 2 to 3 per cycle. I'm starting the fertility treatment process right now. Okay, I guess I must have just thought because Octomom exists. But okay, that makes more sense. But per cycle, like isn't every time you do it, like every cycle, you have to pay for it over again? Isn't that how it works? Because that shit's expensive.
Hours a day throughout the week, you know, on various days. If I ever need to change it up, I can.
Because just so
Hi,
busy.
DC.
And the thing is, she don't realize apparently how busy she is because she loves working. And that's
She
her
loves
only
working?
concern is her
Working?
resting. And she said, well, if I had to go out on a job, I would have to go. But no, you need to sit down somewhere. And I tell her all the time, Erica, Mom, I'm not doing that much. You are. You need to sit down, put your legs.
She tells her mom she's working in a fucking MLM, and she's like, Mom, hey mom, I don't do much for my job. I make a shitload of money, but I don't really do much. She's like self-reporting that like being at the top of a pyramid scheme basically is no work at all. I mean, she literally just gets paid when people buy jewelry. Not even when they sell it. It's when people buy their own inventory, she gets a bonus. Like, that's where most of her money comes from. Doesn't even matter if they sell it. So that's why it's wild. But I think it's funny that she just like outed her daughter, like, oh, I thought you worked so hard. I thought you like, oh, hi Pippi. Ooh, oh no, Pippi stepped on my keyboard. Ooh. Where were we? Ow, Pippi, your claws. Hold on. I don't remember where we were, but I think we were past all this. She was just talking. Yeah, we were like around here. Yeah, I just think it's funny that her mom outed her. She'll go on all over social media and be like, I work so hard. And meanwhile, behind this closed door, she's like, Mom, I don't do shit. I sit back and let the blood money dribble all over me. Not blood money. What would you call it? Maybe. I don't know. Just money, cult money, scam money. In my opinion.
Mom, I'm not doing that much. You are. You need to sit down, put your legs up, and rest.
So that's where we are. So everything looked good today. And so the nurse will call me today to go over my blood work. My blood work is okay. I restart my shots and all of that. So over the next several weeks. So that's the painful piece of it. I think it's, you know, just going through that every single day. But there's so much now coming.
Anything different this time? Like are the doctors doing anything different, or is it exact same?
The process.
Lead money,
what
that's
was
good.
different is leading up to this. So for the last couple weeks, I've been on medication.
Okay.
A different medication after the last IVF.
Okay.
So basically, they wanted to just make sure my uterus was clear. I didn't have any infections or any of that, so they put me on certain medications. But those medications, that's why I've been sick.
Okay.
So those medications just, you know,
Trickle
just
up money, that's good too.
all over the place. So today is actually the last day that I use those medications. And then based off of how my blood work is today, I'll probably start, and I have to give you my schedule, I'll probably start new meds either tomorrow or...
This background music that they put in here has been repeating for like 5 minutes, and it's really distracting.
We decided
Once you hear it, you can't unhear it, and it's all you hear.
We've never done genetic testing before because the embryos that we have are in good shape, but then when you start talking about 2 embryos, I was going to do the genetic testing, but even the cost of that, I was like, that's ridiculous. And I have A grade embryos, so you know they're good embryos.
A grade embryos, interesting.
No, because we don't want to prolong it anymore. Because you do the genetic testing, you have to wait several weeks. And so Brian was just like, let's just move forward. We haven't trusted it so far, so why do it now? So that's where we are.
Those leaf earrings, man.
It was so funny to send me that text. I was like, yeah. I said, Kathy sent me the text. It was like she been to like 70 something services. Oh,
High top symbols, yeah, exactly.
that's what do it. All right, so
Staying for real now.
And on Sunday, it's like all day.
I think they just put.
And they got a rap.
Hold on.
I mean, they know.
I think they just put the same background music on repeat for like an entire episode. Is that what they're doing? Because it's really annoying. Like, get some more royalty-free music. There's plenty of it.
Right.
8th grade embryos. Fuck, that's funny.
Immediately.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, call myself last night
Oh
reading.
my God.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you. I'm excited. So I said if I'm pregnant,
That's all I fucking hear.
within the next 2 months, we're talking
A 5-second loop, probably.
a summer. That is summer time.
That would be good, so you won't have to go through that hot summer carriage.
Yeah, she's going crazy, Karen, during the summer.
Yeah.
Don't they live in Florida? Isn't it like the same temperature almost all year round in Florida?
Praying, what you
Will be doing while we praying? Like,
No, I'm
how
sure-
are we gonna be
I'm sure
taking
there's
it
a
easy? That's the
difference.
part I wanna know.
But not much, right?
I mean, to me, my easy
Oh my God,
is, like I
SD.
said, if I work a couple hours,
Market
a day,
that.
to go and just relax. I'm transitioning a lot of things through social
You will make all the
media
money.
to give me more flexibility.
All of it.
You know, I've hired somebody to handle, you know, different marketing stuff, so I can just kind of enjoy.
Relax.
Good night, Mommy.
Enjoy. We're building on a property, so Brian's gonna transition, you know, into the new.
Yeah, it's totally a hi-hat.
I'm just a designer, and I'm like kind of like design a nursery because I kind of want like a mentor.
Yeah, there's literally nothing going on.
And I think that'll kind of be my quiet space, you know,
And
just
sit
my
down.
project. Because
Yeah.
my problem is, if I don't have anything to do, I'm going to
I
work.
think this time I'm just gonna make sure I stay on her and make sure she does what she needs to do, because it really aggravates me that, you know, she thinks resting is actually
Wrestling.
typing or doing something around the house, and that's not
These
resting.
captions get it wrong so
I
much,
know
and
how to
it's
stay
funny.
on. Let's just be honest, you know, stay on me.
Yeah.
And I know my body, you know, I know my body, even with success, I know when I need to
Just take it
take it
easy.
easy. Yeah.
That's funny. Mom was talking about that book. I guess I didn't have a book when I was little. What's the book you was talking about? I need to get here for that book.
Bernstein.
Bernstein Bears.
Burns hairs.
I read that book and
Just like Money.
she know everything on that page.
What you mean,
She turned the
think?
page.
I was
Mom said
reading.
you didn't know how to read.
I didn't know how to read.
She turned it over. She memorized it. She turned the page like she was reading.
I was a
And she'd
genius.
read- read all
Sheila.
that and her shit, and she'd turn the
Thank
page,
you
and
for the
just
20
say she
gifted
just
memberships.
read. When she finished there, she'd turn the page.
Here we go, guys.
Oh my God.
It's on
And
again.
she memorized it, and she know when to stop and turn the page. Girl, she had that book down.
That book.
Kathy told me to order for
I
you.
say order for her.
But show them how smart you
You
are.
Got to.
You got to.
I will find out how to turn that off someday. Someday.
Well, I was excited about just to share that news with you guys.
It's exciting.
Yes.
Good news. Good news.
What are they saying?
Good news.
Good news? Yeah. Yeah, Sheila is pretty awesome.
I just finished up lunch with Kathy, and I'm headed home. She and I talked and got caught up, and I love it when she comes in town, so we spend some quality time with my big sister.
All right. I love you. All right. Be careful.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. All right. See you later.
I haven't talked to my husband yet about this morning. He and I have done this for several years. I'm a little bummed out this time because of COVID. He
Hunter.
can't come to the appointments with me, and so I have to go solo. But he's not worried because I handle it like a champ because I've been doing it for so long.
Tactically mute the stream every 5 seconds.
Hey, what's up?
Where you at?
What's something?
Who?
I went to get something to eat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I feel
just
like
got
that
home. I went
backsplash
to,
is kind of ugly.
Lunch with Kathy and went to see Mom.
Maybe I'm just being a hater.
It was cool. I mean, they took my blood. I'm just waiting on them to call me back. And I had a ultrasound. There's no cysts, no fibroids, anything like that. So I think we'll have a clear, okay, from the nurse when she calls later.
That's real good.
Yeah. So. All right, Mom and them are talking.
This
about,
is so thrilling.
Oh, let's do 3. Let's do 4.
She's giving her husband good news right now.
3 or 4 what?
Kids.
We're gonna have 3 or 4 babies, honey.
That's what I told him. I said, listen, Brian said we praying for one miracle out of this.
I'm not a fan of her dress, but I'm glad someone else is.
That's it. That's what I told him. So, all right. Well, I'll see you soon. What you eating?
It's too busy. Just like paparazzi jewelry. That's probably why she likes it.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. See you soon. All right, bye.
Next time on Ears News.
Next time.
Have a financial situation, but any dime that I have has to go towards this, where I will never go through this again. So Erica just got up and left.
Drama.
Everybody's sitting around looking like dum dum dum.
Dum dum dum. Yeah. Erica's girl. Oh no, Ira's girls. Ira's Girls, the best reality show in the world, not Big Brother. Oh, that's just silly. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night, y'all. I cannot watch another episode of that tonight. But yeah, Tuesday nights are good for me. Are Tuesday nights good for you guys? So like, here's what I'm thinking. So the first Tuesday of every month is that oil show, and well, let me see how many episodes there are that we can fucking watch of this Ira's Girls. No. Okay. Let's see. Season 2 had 20 episodes. So we got at least, like, if we watch 2 episodes per week, we got like 10 weeks, man. We got a few months. And then they just started season 3. So they have episode 1 and episode 2 out. So basically we have 20 episodes to watch after the 2 that we just watched. So, Hunter, I am going to leave. I'm going to leave, and you're going to have to deal with it. I know, that oil show is fun. I mean, this is so bad that it's not even so bad it's good. Is my lipstick smeared? Oh, my. It's not even, like, it's so bad that it can't be good. So, oh, there's like an episode that says season 2, episode 7, mixed emotions, and Erica and I'm presuming her husband on the thumbnail, they're like sitting there looking all sad. Ooh, drama. There's gonna be so much drama this season, so we're gonna have lots of episodes to watch. So, yeah, we survived. Yeah, no, I think yeah, Tuesdays are probably the best night for me. Because home stuff is easier to deal with on Tuesdays. So this is like a video format of reading a textbook, of reading the dictionary, dude. The Hun dictionary. Yeah, so I want to be like, if y'all like this, you know, we can do it again, but like, who likes this? I like hanging out with you guys live. That's the extent of it, really. Everything else, I'm just like, ugh. I look at the screen and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? What is it now? Oh, now they're talking about God. Oh, now they're talking about in vitro fertilization. Oh, now they're talking about financial problems. Oh, now we're talking about corporate America. That's basically the gist of this show. That's pretty much all you need to know. It's like, have a one-sided conversation with a conservative aunt. Yeah, kind of a conservative who is okay if they get abortions, I guess. That's fine. Tuesdays are just so blah. Not anymore, honey, because we've got ears, right? I always forget it. Ira's Girls, yeah, because I want to say Erica, but it's not Erica. Tuesdays are the new Monday. If by that you mean the funnest day of the week, because we're gonna watch Ira's Girls every Tuesday. Which is better, TLC or MLM reality? Definitely MLM reality. But like that oil show and the WFAB lifestyle show, those are like so bad that they're good. This is so bad that it cannot be good. It's just bad. And the only thing keeping any of us going is that we're all here together talking shit. Yeah, the content doesn't matter really, right? We're just hanging out. Oh, Teresa, I'm sorry you have the big C. I hope you feel better soon. Okay, so her name is pronounced Erica, but it's spelled Erica, and her mom's name is Ira, spelled E-A-R-A. But Erica spelled the same way as Erica, not Erica. I don't know. This live is needed on New Monday. Okay. I think that'll be the plan. So we'll say Tuesday nights. Sorry, I like keep burping. 5 p.m. Eastern. So it's hard because in Arizona, we don't have daylight savings time. And I know in next month is when it switches over again. So I won't be Pacific time anymore. I'll be Mountain Standard Time. So I guess when that happens, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, before daylight savings time kicks in, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesday nights is MLM reality night. And only once per month is it actually interesting in the form of that oil show. Yeah, anyway, so I have to pee. On Tuesday, we don't wear paparazzi or any day of the week. How about that? Oh, yeah, okay. Speaking of the gifted subs, or not gifted subs, gifted memberships. If you got gifted one, there is a way that you can go into Discord and connect your YouTube channel to it, and then it'll like automatically let you into our Discord server. So absolutely do that if you want in on there. There's some exclusive pictures of Pop-Tart that I only post there in a channel called Pop-Tart Only, so it's very important. It is imperative that you get into the Discord if you just got gifted a sub or a membership. Anyway, we're in DST next month. Oh, daylight. Okay. I don't know. I've lived in Arizona my entire life. We don't have daylight savings time. Or like, we're just the same. We have our own time zone. We just stay the same. Actually, if you want something interesting here, in Arizona, the whole state obviously is its own time zone, except for a part of the state up north. It's its own like reservation, and they do daylight savings time. So half of the year, the whole state is the same time, and then the other half of the year, they're like, we're gonna do our own thing. Oh, hey Hunter, thanks for joining. I thought you were already joined. What are you doing? Sweatpants and wine on Tuesday nights, baby. Yeah, we'll do it. Daylight savings time ending. Listen, do not expect a native Arizonan to know what any of that means. It messes up your sleep. It's not cute. Yeah, I mean, but it gets annoying because in Arizona, like, cell phones, sometimes, I've had this happen, like, either way. Sometimes I'll get a new phone and then it's fine, like, it'll switch over automatically, but then other times, I'll get a new phone and daylight savings time does its thing and then it doesn't switch, and then I, like, walk out into my kitchen and see that the oven time is different than my phone time. Because obviously my oven and like my microwave don't update independently. So it messes. I mean, yeah, every time it happens, it messes with our shit too, just in a different way. Yeah, I was born and raised here, so I don't know how daylight savings time works. Like, I don't know, like it's ending, it's starting. I don't fucking know. I don't know. The connecting Discord to YouTube is not working. It worked for other subs though. Oh, so one thing I have heard is that sometimes it can take like up to an hour for you. I heard this from H3, so H3 podcast. They say it. If you like subscribe or you get gifted a subscription or whatever the heck, a membership, sometimes it takes some time for Discord and YouTube to recognize each other. So it might be that. Give it another try in 10 minutes. If not, email me. My email, you can email the one that I have on this YouTube channel. That's fine. And then we'll figure it out. We'll troubleshoot together. Because if I have to do it manually, it gets really like convoluted, and I have to like give you permissions, and then you have to click a thing, and then I have to send you a link, and then like it's a lot. So if you can get the Discord to work, whoa, hello, it's 7 o'clock. Okay. If you can get the Discord to work, it's better if you can figure it out. But okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce, y'all. So thank you for being here. Thank you for making this watch party doable. Like, thanks for letting me make it through that, and I'm glad we're all here making it through it together. My son is awake. He is giggling. He was sleeping that whole time, dude. He took a nap. He went to bed, took a nap late today. I was like working so hard to get him to take a nap, and then he finally did, and he slept for a long time, but now he's awake, so that's fun. All right, yeah, night. Hunter, you can self-promote on my shit. You're my friend. I don't care. Anyway, yeah. Good night, guys. Take care. And I guess the plan will be next Tuesday. Okay? How about that? All right, good night.